Good morning everyone. Today we will be considering the 16 video of Apex Trigger in which if we are logged in from system administrator, we only have access to delete the case record. If any other profile is there in the system, that she should not be able to delete that record using a trigger validation. So let's see how we will be doing it. First question that will come in your mind is it a before delete trigger or a after delete trigger? So if I talk about it, it is a before delete trigger because we have to validate the record. If the records get deleted, then what is the use of adding a validation in the system? So let's start with the trigger. First, let's open the developer console. So as I have opened the developer console. So if we have written any trigger on case, let's open it. First, let's close all the previous files. After that, let's open the trigger. If we have written the trigger on case, yes, we have written the trigger on case, but we haven't used the best practice in order to follow it. So now we will be using a trigger handler in order to do it. So let's create one more class, that is case trigger handler. So let's create case trigger handler and we will be saving this file. So this is done. So now what we will be adding, I will be adding before delete event, and as soon as I add the before delete, what I will be writing, if trigger dot is delete and trigger dot is before. If these two operations are there, then what we have added a trigger dot is delete and trigger dot is before. Now we will be creating a method here, that is public static void before delete handler m1 handler. Only we will be keeping a handler, and here what we will be giving as a parameter list of case, what is old records. So now over this method is done. So we will be using this method, this class. The class name is case trigger handler dot, our method name is, that is before delete handler. So let's save that, that is before and here what we will be passing, trigger dot old. So further here we have saved it, and I hope till here there is no challenge in getting, no error has been there. So now moving here, so first step is what we need to fetch, the ID of a current login user. So if we need to fetch any information of a current login user, then we have an instance, a subject instance, that is user info. So what I will be doing, I will be writing user info dot. So I forgot that parameter, how to get profile ID of current login user in Salesforce. So it's, I think, user info dot, yes. So this is the object, that is user info, and we get multiple things. Let's type it here, user info dot it is not giving me like this, so let's copy this, that is get profile ID. So we will be getting this get profile ID. So we got a current login user ID here. So let's save. Now there is no problem. By this ID we can get, so let's do the system dot debug, and if I make any changes, let's take an example, let's print plus 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 plus, and now current profile ID, login profile ID. So let's copy this and paste it here, and just adding semicolon here. So as soon as I made a changes here, and if I run a trigger, and if I delete a case record, let's go on service, and as soon as I click on case, if I delete this record, let's take an example. Here is a delete button. So as soon as I delete this record, I will be getting the current profile ID here in the debug log. So now what is our ask? We need to compare it if this profile is not equal to system administrator. So do we have a admin ID of a system administrator, profile ID of system administrator? Answer is no. If you don't have anything, then what you need to do, you need to query that so that that record come in your list. So what I will be doing, that is I will be adding ID system admin ID is equal to, I will be querying it, select ID comma name from profile where name equal to what I will be adding, system administrator. So till here I hope everything is good, but as per the list always provide me a collection, the query always provide me a collection. But if I have one record only, then I can do this. So first I will be adding limit 1, then I will be doing, I will be adding dot id. So as soon as I do this, my error will get resolved, because by this method I can do it. And if I take a string here, so I haven't tried it. So if I take a string and if I click name, then also this will not give me any problem, because as we get an ID, similarly we can get the name of that person. So I will be changing it to ID, and here also I will be doing ID. So now we are sorted. We have both options, that is current profile ID and the system profile ID. Now we just had to give the validation error here. So how we will be doing? So in order to provide a validation error on a before trigger, what we need a trigger.old instance or trigger.new instance. So how I will be doing it? So what I will be taking a case object, case cs colon, that is calling the iterating over the old records. So here what I will be doing, if current file ID is not equal to system admin ID, if these are not equal, then what I need to go further, I will be adding an error, that is cs dot add error, you don't have privilege, you do not have privilege to delete this record. So let's test this trigger out now. So the trigger body is this one only, since we need to revoke the access for other profiles. So my trigger is done through validation. So let's test this out. Let's try to delete this record. If this record is getting deleted, so I'm deleting this. If a error comes, then there is issue with my trigger, because I'm currently logging with the system admin. So now what I will be doing, I will be going on to the sales profile or any other profile other than this. So let's search for profile in our system, and once we are landed on a profile, we will be going on to the support profile. So if I click on as soon as I click on S, so here we have a support profile. So support profile is not there. So let's click all profiles. The support profile should come. Okay, let's click on all and let's see which profile. In the custom sales profile, we have a custom sales profile instead of standard profile. So next is what I will be doing. I will be checking if it has a delete option on it for case. So let's go on the case CRUD. So we will be giving the case delete operation as well. So I have given the delete operation by going on the profile. So I will be saving this record. Now a profile has a privilege to delete it, but our trigger will revoke the access in order to delete it. So next step, what I will be doing, I will be checking the user. So there is no user, so I will be adding a new user. So I will be adding Khushbu. So username Khush. What is the date today? 2208 @gmail.com, and same will be my email. I don't want to so this is a username. So what I kept a Salesforce, and I kept the profile as a custom sales profile here, role CEO. So let's do it like this, and I save it. So I don't want the user to, so I want it to log in from here. So what I will be searching, login access policies. When you click on login access policies, then you have an option that administrator can log into any user. So let's save this out. So I make a changes in this. So now what I will be doing, first of all I will be creating a cases here. So going on case subject and test. So let's create 2 to 3 more cases here so that we don't feel anything else. So instead of email, save a new email, save. So now we will be going on to that user, that is a Khushbu Sachdeva user. So I will be searching for users. So as soon as I click on users, here I have option to login. So if I log in here, login from here, if I click on case, and if I go on all open cases, so these are the 2 cases that I have created recently. If I go here and if I try to delete this record, so where is my delete button? So here is my delete button. As soon as I click on delete button, then my trigger will be stopping this. So please contact owner. You don't have a level then to perform. Please contact owner to. So I got an error of insufficient privilege here. So this complete our trigger testing as well. So since the record is not getting deleted, so let's log out this profile, and again I will be refreshing it. If no, I have been logged out from the same. So let's now target our test class. So what I will be doing, so let's go on my hand on org. Let's launch this playground. So my trigger has been tested. It is not working for any other profile. So I have kept the custom sales profile as I have given the privilege for that. So I will be landing onto developer console here. So close other tab too. Okay, let's move this developer console here and close all other tab. Okay, so now we are good. So let's open our trigger, that is case trigger. Case urgent priority. So I opened it, and after opening it, next step will be what we will be doing next. We will be opening the case trigger handler, that is a where that file has gone. Let's open this file as well, because we will be writing a case here. So here what we will be doing, we will be writing a code for in order to create a user for that profile. So creating testing for profile for creating user for another profile. I can fetch it, but I need to pick it from here because it's easy in order to search from here. So let's copy this. Let's copy this full class. Why to take a risk, and here what I will be doing, I will be pasting it here. So this is the method name, that is public static test method where test run is. So I have created this profile. So I will be picking the name of that profile. So I will be duplicating it, and after duplicating, if I click here, if I go on profile, I just need a name of profile, that's it. So the profile name is not coming here, so profile. So I will be clicking on C here, that is custom support profile, sales profile. So just I need name of this profile. I will be copying it, and then we will be pasting the name here, where name is equal to custom sales profile. Okay. So let's move into the same line and palette. Okay, let's save this out. So I think there is some issue here. At what problem? At line number 32. I think the bracket is extra. Let's remove this bracket. If now the brackets are good. So what we will be adding, we will be creating a user alias equal to first name, equal to abc, alias equal to abc. In email, let's keep it. So here what I will be doing, I will be adding 2208.025 so that our user is unique. So I hope this is good till here. So system.run as user, what I will be doing, first I will be creating a case here, and then I will be trying to delete it. So let's delete this out and let's paste it. So let's save it out. At line number 32 there is an issue, so it's been saved. So let's run the test. I hope the test will not raise any issue because we are just inserting. So now what we will be doing, we will be deleting delete c1. So our test class will fail, but our coverage will come as 100%. So since you are saying no test coverage has come here also, so let's delete this. Let's run the test again. Now I hope the test failed. Why it failed? Because we got an error, that is duplicate record found, delete failed. So let's check the error now. What is the error here? So at line number 30 column, that field custom, you don't have privilege to delete this record. So field custom validation exception, we are getting this privilege. So let's put what we can do now. We can add this block in the try catch. So we will be adding try, we will be adding bracket, and further after adding try, I will be adding catch exception E, and for the system dot debug E. So let's first check if our trigger has worked. So we have got 100% coverage here, and if I go here, also I'm getting 100% coverage here in this. So just we are adding a try catch block so that our test method get passed here. So let's run it again. So now my test method has been passed, and here the coverage is also coming as 100%. So if you like my content, please like my video, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks everyone.